So the Oppo Find N3 Flip reportedly has a leaked launch date. And this is also going to be when we see the Oppo Find N3 come out. This is interesting. So the leak suggests that it's going to be coming out on the 29th of this month. So literally 12 days from now. Well, here's the problem. The Oppo Find N3 slash Find N3 Flip came out in China last year in December. And of course went ahead then and came out globally on February 15th of this year. So this would mean that this would be 6 months, 6 to 8 months after both of these phones came out for them to get the next gen upgrade, which is definitely not normal. Usually, companies wait a year to release the next version of their phone, and sometimes even longer than that, depending. But to have one out in the next 6 months would really be interesting to say the least. Can you imagine a Google Pixel Fold 2 coming out in literally February of next year? That would shock the world completely. Now, this is coming in from Max Jamber, which is a reliable leaker. It says on X, Twitter, X. I'm still not up with the whole X thing, but anyway, he did say on X that this would be coming out on the 29th. And again, like I said, he is a reliable leaker. He has been right on a lot of things in the past, so it's very possible this ends up becoming the case. Now, here's the big kicker when it comes to the Oppo Find N3 Flip. It's really not that much of an upgrade. And what I mean by that is it's the same exact look, hardware functions, and pretty much everything, except for it's going to have 3 cameras instead of 2. So it's like they waited to give the first gen of this product, the Find N Flip 2, they waited to give that 3 cameras and then said, okay, you know what, 6 months later we'll release it again, but this time it will be the Find N Flip 3 with 3 cameras. That's such a weird concept. And I don't think there's any correlation, by the way, between the amount of cameras and the number version it is, the generation it is, but that is kind of funny how it's like the 3rd generation, 3 cameras, 2nd generation, 2 cameras. Is the 4th generation going to have 4 cameras? I made a joke in one of my videos before how it's going to eventually just become this whole left side. It's just going to become cameras. That's really what we're going to see. But again, like I said, it's not going to be that much of an upgrade. So that's definitely disappointing. I'll be interested to see how this ends up working out for them. But the Oppo Find N3 Fold, no, just the Oppo Find N3. It's not the Fold at the end, but that would be kind of cool. It's kind of weird how they call that the Flip, but they don't call that the Fold. The Find N3 is going to be coming out when this phone comes out on August 29th. That's also the exact same time period that we can expect OnePlus to go ahead and release their phone. If you guys did not hear my stories or hear stories in general about this, OnePlus is just rebranding Oppo's latest phone and releasing it internationally in the United States. So instead of, Oppo releasing the Find N3 and strictly being only in China, they're sister companies, so they're just rebranding their phone and releasing it. Oppo probably gets a kickback. Overall, the company that runs all of these, Oppo, Vivo, and of course OnePlus, gets the money, so it works out in the end for everybody. But with that being said, that actually is going to be an upgrade. It's going to have wireless charging. It's going to have 100-watt wired charging speeds. It's going to charge crazy fast. Like, that's actually exciting, and there's stuff to actually talk about with that, but not really for the Find N3 Flip. So again, like I said, other than really just the effectiveness of the inside, I'm going to guess they're going to upgrade the processing unit to inside. Probably 8 Gen 2 chip. Other than that, there's nothing really that crazy about this upgrade. And, listen, Oppo usually is the revolutionary one, right? Oppo always gives us the features before other companies give us the features. I'm really hoping this does not become a regular thing, that every 6 months we see a new foldable, flippable phone come out from these companies. Because I'm going to tell you right now, if Samsung gives us every 6 months a new Galaxy Z Fold device, it's gonna get to a point where kind of like the what's it called, the Oppo Find N3 Flip, it's not going to be an upgrade. It's just going to be the same device, but oh, this got changed, or this tad bit thing got changed, and it really wouldn't make sense. So again, like I said, very interesting by Oppo. But listen, Oppo knows what they're doing. For whatever reason they're doing this, they have a reason, and they think that this is going to sell and make them money. They're not going to do something that isn't going to make them money. This isn't a crappy company. This is a company that has been very, very successful in this industry. So I have faith that if whatever the case is, they're mad scientists doing this, they have a reason and logic behind it. They're not basing this off random, like, oh, let's just do this. They're basing this off statistics and sales, and they know this is going to sell. So it's going to be interesting. Tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.